Hi everybody, it's Angie O'Barrow. Like and subscribe to our page. This is part 2 of what to expect if you're an American traveling to Nigeria. In part 1, I covered the Nigerian consulate in Atlanta, my experience with them. I covered what to expect when getting to the airport. And I also covered police encounters. I'm not sure if you're a black American, if you will have the same experience as me. But I know as a white American, what I experienced, I also have a friend, a beautiful lady, that she as a white woman too experienced the same thing. So just know you will experience the Nigerian police. Okay, so today we're going to talk about what to expect when you're meeting the family and the friends. We have a lot of cultural differences. There's a lot of things that you would think should be another way, but it is not your culture, okay? You're in your partner's culture now, okay? A lot of give and take. My husband and I would have disagreements sometimes because I'd be like, what? No, that's not the way it should be, type thing. So I just wanted to cover some of those. And some ideas that I had that seemed to work. Like, it was pretty cool. So I'll give you some of those. All right. So we've made it past the airport. We've gotten to the house. So now we're meeting mom and dad. Be respectful of their religion. Be respectful that they are the parents. Greet them, even if they don't greet you back. Greet them. Let them know that you appreciate them letting you come into their home. Like I said, I stayed at my husband's family home, and his mother was there. I want to be I want to be as honest as possible. Now, not all Americans are like me. Not everyone feels the same way I do about things. My friend who I told you that has a husband in Warri, she had a completely different experience as far as the family goes than I have had. But this is, again, my experience, my feelings. So you can take it how you want. So when you get to the house and you're meeting, there's some things that you might need. One, the temperature. I talked about that in the last video. It is hot. It is hotter than you will ever feel. I don't care if you live in Florida or Arizona or New Mexico. This is a whole nother hot, okay? I call this Nigerian hot, okay? Make sure they have a generator, or you may have to stay at a hotel. Because when the power goes off, their power is not on. It is just unbelievable how poor the Nigerian power system is, okay? It might come on for 2 minutes. It might come on for 2 hours. It might come on at 3 in the morning. It might come on at 5 in the evening. You just never know, okay? So be prepared for that. Have fans, a generator, refrigerators. Okay, everyone in America, even poor people, have a refrigerator, right? We got these great big refrigerators to keep our stuff cold. They do not. Most people I've seen and noticed do not have refrigerators. My husband bought a college size. We call it a college size refrigerator. It costs about $250, almost $300. That is expensive to us, right? But over there, not very many people have refrigerators, so it's more expensive. There's no sense in having a refrigerator because the power's never on. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. But my husband bought one just so we could keep bottles of water cold, that type thing. I love to cook, okay? I'm a pretty good cook. I wanted to cook for my husband. The first few times I went, I ate all of the food. I experienced egusi and the fish with the head on it. Never in my life have I eaten a fish with the head on it. It was crazy to me. They eat a lot of goat, chicken, and turkey. They don't usually have like ground beef. Their cows do not look like our cows. Our cows are big and fat. Theirs are not. So like ground beef and things like that that we used to make hamburgers and things like that. Unless you go to a restaurant, you won't be able to get those things. There are stores, what we would call a grocery store, on the island, on Lakey Island. Some like Middle Eastern, Iranian, Afghanistani type people. They do own some stores, grocery stores that you would be used to over there. I do want to warn you, it is expensive, and it is the stuff's usually stale, just to be honest. It's been there for a long time. You don't know how long it's been there. You don't know how long it was since it's been shipped from the U.S. to their store. I saw some taco shells one time, and I was like, oh, I'm making some tacos. And they weren't very good, just because it was, the taco shells were very stale. Not good. They liked it just because it was something they had never had before. I did find ground beef, but it was a very small package. I mean, like really small, and it cost me like $20 US. So I got creative. I'll give you some tips if you want to surprise your partner, like by cooking for them, or making them an American dish, things that they had never had. I will give you some tips on how to do that. Okay, so what I did, cooking for my husband, we can buy a great big thing of ground beef here. I chopped it up into sections. I put it in Ziploc bags and rolled it out so it was flat. And then I froze it. And then I bought like the insulated lunch bag. I put some ice packs in it. And then before I left to go to the airport, I put my frozen Ziploc bags of beef in the lunch bag with the ice packs. And then I put them in my suitcase that was actually not my carry-on, but the one that, they put in the belly of the plane. My checked baggage, sorry, that's the correct way to say it, my checked baggage. No one stopped me. No one, it was fine. Had no issues. But when I did that, I took some good taco shells from the U.S. I made my husband tacos with the ground beef. It saved a whole lot of money. I spent $10, and I mean, it probably made 5 meals versus their little bitty pack of ground beef, which was like $20 US. So anyways, they don't have stoves. Most people don't have stoves. They cook on a gas burner, like the propane tank that you hook up to your grill. They use that. It has a burner where you set your pan on the top. So it's a different experience. So I cooked that way for my husband. But I made him tacos. He loved that. I made him cheeseburgers. I took Velveeta cheese just because it wouldn't be bad if it got warm, Once I got there, I put it in the refrigerator. But it traveled well. It didn't melt all over the place. It was nasty. So I took Velveeta cheese. I took the ground beef. I took a little thing of syrup. They have pancake mix, or you can make your own with some flour and water. So I made him pancakes and put the syrup on it. He was just like, what? Yeah, they don't usually do that. So he enjoyed that a lot. I made him chili. What we call chili, they just call beans. They eat beans and bread. We had beef to ours usually. I took some chili seasoning packets with me to give it that chili taste. So I took that with me. Love that. My husband had never had French toast. It's quick and easy. They have eggs, they have bread, they have cinnamon. So I just made him some French toast. Man, he would eat probably a whole loaf of bread when I made him French toast. So those are just some ideas. If you want more, I can give you more. I gave him more, I fed him more than just that. My husband gained, the first time I took food, my husband gained, we were there for 6 weeks, and in that 6 weeks, my husband seriously gained 15 pounds. He was so much bigger. after I fed him all these different types of food from America, he was just like, wow, you know. I've learned to cook some of his dishes though. YouTube is an amazing thing. So I make him goosey and pounded yam and eba, okra soup. Those are his favorites. I've learned how to make the fish stew, chicken stew, egg sauce, eggs with the sauce. I've learned how to do that. He loves that stuff. There's a video that he posted on Facebook where he was heating it up. He made some plantain with it. We eat a lot of plantain here. I love plantain. So anyways, but the first few times I went, I ate a lot of their food, right? And then I was like, well, I want you to experience some of my stuff, you know, just some simple things that I could do. So if you want any more questions about like what to cook for him, how to get the food over there, keep it cold, that type thing, make sure that they have a refrigerator or like a college size refrigerator. So make sure you have somewhere cold to keep it once you get there. Again, we use the college size refrigerator. Okay, so going out, of course, my husband's friends wanted to meet me. I wanted to meet them. We go out. Now, here in the States, the way it usually works is if you go out and someone's in from out of town, they're visiting, you're meeting, usually we will pay for that person that's visiting. That is not the case there, just so you know. Be expecting to pay for all the drinks, all the food. When all of the friends come, you will be paying for everything. That was a little surprising to me. I wasn't expecting it the first time because I thought, you know, I'm visiting, you know, they would host me. But that is not the case. Afterwards, we got this really large bill for everybody's food and drinks. And it was just a surprise because here, that's not the way it works. It's fine. It's okay. I get it. That's just how their culture works. But it's a surprise. So just be prepared for that, that you will be taking care of the bill. He does have a friend that we're really good friends with, Laddie. Laddie is a wonderful, wonderful man. His wife, very lovely lady. Anyways, he took us out. We went to this restaurant where he sat outside and we shot some pool. They were very surprised that me as an American woman could shoot pool. I'm not saying I'm great by any means, but I knew how to play. I'm all right. But he took us out and he was like, no, I got it. I think he's the only one that really ever hosted me. So again, my experiences. I can't speak for anybody else. So that's a big thing. When you go out, everyone will come. I would tell my husband, like, can it just be me and you? Can we go out, just me and you together, by ourselves, you know, have dinner? And he's like, sure, baby, yeah. It doesn't work that way. It didn't for us anyways. We would go out, and I mean, people came from everywhere. People that he hadn't seen in years would show up, you know, where we were. And so it was kind of hard to just spend some alone time going out with him. We literally had to like go to Lakey Island just to have like dinner by ourselves, just me and him type deal. Because I just wanted some alone time with my husband, you know, go out and do some things, just us. So just know a lot of people usually around, you know, because they want to get to know you and experience you as well. So I think that's the most of it. Nigeria is a beautiful, beautiful culture. It just takes getting used to because everything is so different here. I'm going to make another video. I'm going to end this one now, so like and subscribe, please. But I'm going to make another video about how my husband has had to adjust here. Once he got here, again, complete and different culture. He is not used to the amount of rules that we have here. Driving, it drives him insane. He loves it that we don't have traffic and all that stuff, but the amount of rules that we have here, like, it just blows his mind. I'll talk about some encounters that he's had with the police. I know America is known for police brutality, that type thing, but I'll talk about my husband's experiences with that. I'd like to do that video with him so he can tell you firsthand how he has adjusted here as well. So anyways, like and subscribe. I'll be posting again soon. We love you guys, and just trying to make everything open your eyes to the adjustment and the culture shock, because it is a culture shock. Okay? All right, again, bye everybody.